Ever wondered why your cat jumps on you or licks you out of nowhere? It's not just love. Every move is a secret signal. Let's reveal the hidden meanings behind the behaviors you see every day, but never truly understood. Let's get started. You leave a jacket on the chair, a shirt on the bed, and within minutes, your cat is on it, kneading it, sleeping on it, completely ignoring every other surface in the room. This is not about comfort or warmth, though those help. This is about scent. Your clothing carries your full scent profile, the most concentrated version of you that exists in your home when you're not physically present. Cats who sleep on their owner's clothes are seeking closeness in the only form available when that person is gone. Animal behaviorists studying separation responses in cats have found this behavior is most intense in cats with the strongest human attachments. The more deeply your cat is bonded to you, the more they need your scent when you're not there. There is a touch behavior that happens in seconds, but means something far deeper than most owners ever realize. The cheek rub on your hand. You reach down toward your cat, and instead of pulling away, they push their cheek directly into your hand and drag it slowly along your palm. It feels affectionate, and it is, but it's also something much more specific. Cats have concentrated scent glands along their cheeks that produce a unique personal chemical signature. When your cat rubs their cheek on your hand, they are not just enjoying the touch, they are actively marking you with their individual scent. They are placing their personal signature on you. In the feline world, you only scent mark what belongs to you. Your cat is not being cute. Your cat is claiming you deliberately, chemically, permanently, as their own person in a language older than any words ever spoken. There is a behavior that broadcasts your cat's emotions in real time, and most owners completely misread it. The tail is a mood thermometer. Your cat's tail is basically a real-time emotional dashboard, and it never lies. A tail held high and straight up, that's pure confidence. Your cat is happy, comfortable, and greeting you like royalty. A tail curved into a question mark shape means your cat wants to play and is in a great mood. But a puffed up tail, one that looks like a bottle brush, means your cat is terrified or intensely threatened. And a low tucked tail indicates anxiety, submission, or pain. Studies in animal behavior show that cats use tail position as one of their primary social communication tools, not just with humans, but with other cats too. Once you start reading the tail, it's like getting a direct text message from your cat's emotions. The tail is only half the story. The ears complete the sentence. Ear position changes everything. Cats have 32 individual muscles controlling each ear, compared to just 6 in humans. That is not an accident. Those ears are constantly broadcasting information. Ears facing forward means curiosity and engagement. Your cat is locked in and interested. Ears slightly to the side mean they are relaxed and content. But ears pinned flat against the head is a serious warning sign. That cat is either terrified, in pain, or about to defend itself. Here's the critical part most owners miss. A cat with flat ears does not want to be touched. Trying to pet a cat in that state is how people get scratched and then blame the cat, when really the cat was screaming for space the whole time. Every cat owner has fallen for the belly trap. Your cat rolls onto their back, exposes their fluffy belly, and looks up at you with the most innocent face you've ever seen. You reach down to rub it, and then chaos. Sudden biting, scratching, and a very confused owner. Here's the truth. When a cat exposes their belly, it does not mean, "Please pet me here." It means, "I trust you completely." It's a vulnerability display showing you their most sensitive and unprotected area as a sign of total comfort. Petting it often triggers an automatic defense response because that area is instinctively guarded. So next time, accept the belly show as the compliment it is, and maybe stick to the chin scratch instead. There is a sound your cat makes that has a much deeper meaning than almost anyone knows. Chirping and chattering isn't just cute. You've probably heard your cat make that bizarre, stuttering chirping sound while staring at a bird through the window. Most people think it's just frustration. But animal behavior researchers have discovered it's far more complex. That chattering sound is believed to mimic the kill bite, the quick jaw movement a cat uses when catching prey. It's a deeply instinctive hunting response triggered by the sight of potential prey. Some researchers also believe it may be a way to lure birds by mimicking their sounds. Your domestic house cat, the one sleeping on your couch, has hunting instincts so powerful they still activate just from seeing a bird through glass. That sound is millions of years of evolution playing out in your living room. A walking behavior reveals exactly who your cat has chosen as their favorite person, who your cat greets first. If you live in a multi-person household, pay close attention to this. When your cat enters a room where multiple people are present, who do they walk toward first? Because it's never random. Cats are highly selective about social investment. They move toward the person whose scent they find most comforting, whose energy feels most predictable, and with whom they feel the most emotionally secure. The person a cat approaches first consistently across many different situations is the person that cat has chosen as their primary bond. Not the person who feeds them most, not the person who plays with them most, the person who makes them feel safest. That first step tells you everything about how your cat has ranked the relationships in their life. There is something your cat does right after you pet them that most owners completely misunderstand: self-grooming. After you pet them, you give your cat a long, loving stroke down their back. They seem to enjoy it. Then the moment you stop, they immediately start grooming the exact spot you just touched. Most owners feel rejected, like their cat is wiping them off. But the real explanation is far more interesting. When cats groom a spot that has been touched, they are tasting and processing the scent that was left behind. They are incorporating your smell into their own scent profile, essentially blending you into their identity. Some behaviorists also believe it's a self-soothing response to positive stimulation, a way of extending the pleasant sensation. Either way, your cat is not erasing you. They are absorbing you. There is a significant difference. A behavior that looks like your cat is ignoring you actually means the complete opposite: the slow walk away. Here's one almost no one talks about. Have you ever noticed that when your cat is done being petted or just done with a situation, they don't run away? They walk slowly, deliberately. Sometimes they sit down nearby with their back to you. Most owners feel rejected. They think their cat is angry or ignoring them. But in feline communication, that slow walk away and turned back is actually a signal of trust. If a cat turns their back to you, it means they feel safe enough to not watch you. They are not guarding against you. A cat who feels threatened does not turn their back. They keep their eyes on the threat. When your cat walks away calmly and sits with their back to you, they are at peace. They trust you completely. And honestly, that's everything. Speaking of nighttime, here's what your cat is really doing when they stare at you while you sleep. You wake up at 3 a.m. and your cat is sitting inches from your face, completely still, staring directly into your eyes. Terrifying, maybe. But here's the real reason this happens. Cats are naturally crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk, and during quiet nighttime hours, their protective instincts activate. Researchers studying feline bonding behavior have found that cats frequently watch over sleeping family members as a guarding behavior. Your cat is not plotting against you. Your cat is watching over you. In a multi-pet household, the cat who sleeps closest to you and monitors you at night is almost always the one who considers themselves your primary protector. You have a tiny furry bodyguard and you didn't even know it. This next one will change the way you hear your cat forever. Not all purring means happiness. Here's one that genuinely surprises people. Purring is not always a sign your cat is happy. Yes, cats purr when content, but they also purr when they are stressed, injured, sick, or even dying. Scientists have discovered that the frequency of a cat's purr, between 25 and 150 hertz, actually promotes healing in bone and muscle tissue, which means purring may have evolved not just as communication, but as a self-healing mechanism. A cat in pain will often purr to soothe itself, So the next time your cat is purring, look at the full picture. Are they relaxed and comfortable? Great. But if they're hiding, not eating, or seem off, that purr might actually be your cat telling you something is wrong. Learn the difference. It could save their life. There is a behavior that looks like pure destruction, but is actually a deep emotional signal. Scratching is never random. When your cat tears up your couch, your carpet, or your favorite chair, it feels personal. And honestly, it kind of is. Cats scratch in specific locations for 3 distinct reasons: to sharpen their claws, to stretch their muscles, and most importantly, to mark territory with the scent glands located in their paw pads. But here's what most owners miss. Cats scratch most heavily in the areas where their most important relationships happen. The couch where you sit together. The door frame you walk through every day. Your cat is not destroying your furniture out of spite. They are literally embedding their scent into the places that matter most to them, the places connected to you. Your cat is marking your shared space as home. A grooming behavior is actually a hidden cry for help. Over-grooming is a red flag. Cats are meticulous groomers, spending up to 50% of their waking hours keeping themselves clean. That's completely normal. But when a cat starts grooming obsessively, licking the same spot repeatedly, pulling out fur, or creating bald patches, something very different is happening. Veterinary behaviorists classify this as psychogenic alopecia, stress-induced overgrooming. It's a coping mechanism. Your cat is self-soothing in response to anxiety, environmental change, or emotional distress. It is the same way some humans bite their nails or pull their hair. A new pet in the house, a move, a change in your schedule, or loud construction nearby. Cats feel all of it and their body shows it. If you notice unusual grooming patterns, don't dismiss it. Your cat is asking for help. A sleeping position tells you exactly how safe your cat feels in your home. The loaf position versus the sprawl. When your cat tucks all 4 paws neatly underneath their body and sits perfectly still like a little loaf of bread, they are conserving warmth and staying alert. They're comfortable but not completely at ease. Now compare that to a cat who sprawls completely flat on their back, limbs extended in every direction, belly fully exposed and eyes half closed. That second position is the most vulnerable physical state a cat can be in. Every vital organ is exposed, with zero defensive posture. A cat only sleeps like that in an environment where they feel 100% safe from every possible threat. If your cat sprawls out completely around you, you are their safest place in the entire world. A behavior that looks like your cat is seeking danger actually reveals something much deeper, hiding in high places. Your cat jumps to the top of the refrigerator, climbs to the highest shelf in the room, or sits on top of the cabinet, watching everything below. Most owners just think their cat is being weird. But this is pure survival psychology playing out in your living room. In the wild, height means safety. A cat who controls the high ground can see every threat approaching, escape in any direction, and never be ambushed. When your cat seeks high places, especially in a new environment or during stressful situations, they are activating their deepest security programming. The higher they go, the more unsafe they feel at ground level. If your cat suddenly starts seeking heights they normally ignore, pay attention. Something in their environment is making them feel vulnerable. Here is the simplest behavior on this entire list, and the one that means the most. Following you from room to room. Your cat was sound asleep, completely knocked out, and the moment you got up and walked to the kitchen, they were right behind you. You come back to the living room, they follow. You go to the bathroom, and somehow they are already there. This behavior puzzles owners constantly, but the explanation is both simple and deeply moving. In feline social groups, individuals stay close to the cats they are most bonded with. Following is not clinginess. It is not neediness. It is your cat actively choosing your company over the comfort of staying put. Every time they get up from a warm nap to walk with you to another room, they are making a choice, and they are choosing you every single time. This next one reveals something about your cat's relationship with food that will completely surprise you. Refusing to eat alone. Some cats have full food bowls and they will not touch them until you're in the room. You walk in, they eat. You leave, they stop. Owners find this baffling and sometimes frustrating, but this behavior has a direct root in feline survival psychology. In the wild, cats in social groups eat together. Shared feeding time signals safety and reduces vulnerability. A cat who waits for your presence to eat has extended that social feeding bond to include you. They don't feel safe enough or comfortable enough to eat without their person nearby. It's not manipulation. It's not pickiness. Your cat has made you part of their survival circle. Eating without you simply doesn't feel right to them anymore. This last one is the behavior that ties every single point on this list together. Why your cat climbs on you. Your cat has a dedicated cat bed, a warm blanket, a soft couch cushion, and an entire house full of comfortable surfaces. And yet, the moment you sit down, they ignore every single one of them and plant themselves directly on top of you. On your chest, on your keyboard, or on your face at 3 a.m. Why you specifically when literally every other option is available? Scientists studying feline attachment discovered something remarkable. When a cat presses against a human body, 3 things happen simultaneously that cannot be replicated by any object, any blanket, or any expensive cat bed on the market. First, your body heat. Cats run warmer than humans and are instinctively drawn to heat sources. But your warmth is different because it's alive and it fluctuates naturally. Second, your scent. Your skin constantly releases your unique chemical signature, and to a bonded cat, that scent is the single most comforting smell in existence. But the third one is the one that will genuinely get you. Your heartbeat. That steady rhythmic thud beneath your chest is the very first sound your cat's brain ever learned to associate with safety. Pressed against their mother in the first hours of life, surrounded by warmth, scent, and that heartbeat is where your cat first understood what it meant to be safe in the world. And your body recreates all 3 of those things at once, every single time. Your cat isn't choosing you over the cat bed because you're warm. They're choosing you because somewhere deep in their nervous system, your body still feels like the first safe place they ever knew. You are not just their favorite seat. You are their definition of home. So tell me, which behavior does your cat do the most? Drop the number in the comments right now. I'm reading every single one. And if your cat follows you to the bathroom, type guilty because I already know you're not alone. If this video hit different, smash that like button and subscribe because next week we're revealing cat secrets that will blow your mind all over again. Your cat has been talking to you this whole time. Now you finally speak their language. If these revelations have changed the way you look at the silent signals in your home, please subscribe and like the channel. We are decoding the ancient instincts that they have tried to keep hidden. Stay curious. The next secret will be revealed soon.